What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's me again. I'm back for another Schmoedown reaction. This time it's for the next round in the Star Wars movie trivia Schmoedown tournament. This one is between Marie Wilson and Gold Leader. And as you can see, I'm wearing this Usual Suspects hoodie. And this is the first time I've wore this thing for a reaction. I wore all the other ones. This is the first time I'm wearing this one because the Usual Suspects didn't have as many matches lately, and the only 2 matches they had recently, I just happened to root for the other team. So this is the first time I'm wearing this, and obviously I'm a huge supporter of Marie Wilson. I really enjoyed her debut match against Sean Sullivan. And I also got a chance to talk to her a little bit on the Outlaw Nation after show. I asked her a bunch of questions about Star Wars ships, and I even managed to stump her on one of those ships. So yeah, that is something that I really am not letting it get to my head. Anyways, she's going up against Gold Leader. Nothing against Gold Leader. It's just I'm rooting for Marie Wilson, and I mean, she's a Dragon Con player. She's one of the ones that beat Alex Damon. I believe she's actually the most recent person to beat Alex Damon in Dragon Con. And but yeah, she's going up against the Beast in Gold Leader, who belongs in a faction of beasts in the Finstock Exchange, who are just running around putting TKOs and -1s on people. So it will be a tough one, but hopefully the light side of the Force will prevail. Obviously, I will be participating in this match, and yes, I did just use this marker on my Top Gun exhibition match reaction. But yeah, out of all the markers I have, this one I've used the least, so I decided to use it for that match. Anyways, I'm boring you guys. Let's start the match and hope the good guys win. Here we go. Whoa. Well, speaking of good guys and bad guys, more specifically bad guys in this case.
Hey, Grace. Where the hell are we?
I thought it'd be fun to meet somewhere off the beaten path.
All right, yeah, I dig it.
How have you been?
Never better.
Aw.
Blessed, if I may, and it's all thanks to you.
Oh, you are too kind. I'm so happy to hear that. And isn't Mark just the best?
The best. I mean, he's so patient, he's understanding. Whenever I'm struggling, whenever I'm struggling, he's always...
I found something. I really found
Oh boy.
something.
What?
Who the Schmoeminati are. I know every single one of them.
2017. Diaz.
I know who did it. I know who's behind
I
the
get it.
Schmoeminati.
Lion's Den.
Grace, what the hell are you doing here?
Compromise.
This is it. This is our information. This is everything we need, guys.
Grace?
You can't let them do this with her, because if they do, it's gonna be bad, and I just have to tell Christian.
Oh my God.
I'm really scared because I don't know why they want me to go around the back like this.
Hello? Grace, what the hell is going on?
Set.
Hello?
Oh.
Oh my God, I need to call Christian.
Action.
Action.
Working with Mark has been a blessing, and it's all because of you.
My pleasure, truly. I'm so happy it's working out.
No, I mean it. Thank you so much. And look, don't tell anyone because you know how people are, but you're the best that's ever done it.
Stop.
No, I mean it. Thank you. All right, so I'll see you around.
I'll see you around.
All right, take care of yourself.
You take care of yourself.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
tell Ken I said hi.
Oh, of course. You know I will.
All right, I'll see you around.
Things not going your way, Grace?
Hey, look, you're gonna need to be way more involved now because we've got a big problem here. You know, this is a big problem. We need to meet. We need to meet like today. This is all gonna come crashing down on me. We need to fix this right now.
Oh boy!
gentlemen, welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 2 big tournaments happening right now, and we are in the thick of it. It is the Star Wars tournament, and what a match we have here today. I'm Christian Arloff, joined as always by Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Mark?
Christian, what a treat it is to be back in the, not world of Star Wars necessarily, we're in that universe, that galaxy, but now we are on the planet of the playoffs. We're firmly entrenched, and the winner of this tournament gets to advance in the bracket and go face an opponent unlike any other. But before they get to that Zach guy, it's either going to be Marie Wilson or it's going to be Gold Leader, both of whom coming off sterling rookie debuts in their very first Schmoedown match. Now they get a taste of how tournament playoff energy feels.
Well, it's exciting because, as everyone mentioned, the Star Wars division in general has it's become a division that was, oh, do they really need that division, to one of the most competitive divisions that we have. And you look at all these players that have come in, and these 2 particular players, the marvelous Marie Wilson, she was drafted by the suspects. And she did exactly what she was supposed to do. She had all this Dragon Con hype behind her, and she went up against Sean Sullivan, a seasoned player in corruption, and she defeated him. And her attitude and the way that she's carried herself has been wonderful and respectful. Can't say the same thing about Gold Leader. From the second before he was even drafted, he was telling people, "Oh, these managers they're idiots because they don't. No one's talking about me. No one has seen me. No one has done the work that I have done." And he said he could beat all these Dragon Con players, and of course that got the eye of Dagnino, who drafted him. And to Gold Leader's credit, he did the job and he beat Lacey Gillerin in his first match.
Yeah, Christian, I mean, both of them getting a win in the Schmoedown is so huge because now you have that 1-0 mark. You have that undefeated legacy, but that's what tends to happen, especially in the division, like you said, in Star Wars, with how competitive it's become. One will fall today, or at least get down to a 500 record, which is still Hall of Fame numbers if you're talking about baseball, but we're not. We're talking about advancing in one of the most heated tournaments known to man and woman. You know, you look back at last year, and we mentioned this during our first tournament match in Star Wars, that Andres Cabrera shocked the world and won the tournament and put the rest of the league on notice that he is here to stay. Could one of these competitors today be the Andres Ace of 2021?
Well, there's a lot of story here. There's a lot of talk that has been going on between both competitors, and we're going to find out exactly what they've been saying right now.
I cannot tell you how proud I am of Marie Wilson, who has absolutely made her mark on the Schmoedown today, has introduced herself to this league with a bang. Frank the Animal Alvarez exercised. Your sweet brother Loomis over there. Wilson has already beaten an actual Star Wars competitor with experience and, mind you, an actual name. I don't know what the hell Gold Leader is. What are you, on the run from the feds?
Gold Leader hits the 3-pointer. He does it.
A man with a jacket like that has no weaknesses. I first sent it to Lomas, and he blessed it, and then he sent it there.
I've had my eye on these Dragon Con people for a while, and I know who you guys are thinking I'm going to say, but I want Marvelous Marie.
I'm not scared at all. You know, Marie Wilson is the current champion of Dragon Con in my hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I'm sorry, but that doesn't count here. That's not what we're about.
Gold Leader, it's time for your smug, arrogant, overconfident face and your annoying smile to get a reality check. Star Wars is my life.
That's me right there!
Have mad respect for the Schmoedown. You, on the other hand, have no respect.
But, you know, I'm still waiting on you guys to send me your thank you cards. Maybe a box of flowers, if people send those, you know.
Get over yourself.
Have I lied about anything so far? I said that I would get drafted. I said that I would beat Lacey Gillerin. And now I'm saying I will beat Marie Wilson. This is the horse that I bet on.
Yes.
We got the shepherd's crook, and all these sheep are flocking to us because they know we're leading them to the promised land.
I know pretty well now how to embarrass the Finstock exchange. So
yeah,
we're having
them
the
their only loss
appetizer
this year
after the main course.
I'm proud of how I played in this last match, but there were questions that I did not do as well as I could have on, and I have been hitting.
I got a question
hard.
she missed.
I'm not someone to be counted out.
I just wanted to point that out.
All that matters is, am I going to beat you
Sean.
or not? And in the case of Marie Wilson, the answer is absolutely.
Deep down, you're scared. And you are terrified of getting that L. So get ready, Gold Leader. You're about to find out what it's like to compete against someone with a midichlorian count that's off the charts.
I just gotta say this. Thank you so much to Nerd Chronic for always doing such great promos, but thank him so much, even more beyond that, for putting me in a promo. I just can't believe it. I'm in a Schmoedown promo now.
Okay, as we said, you say what you want about Go Leader. Is he cocky? Is he arrogant? Does that smirk not come off his face? All of those are true. But does he fit what Finstock has said this entire time? Gucci has been talking about it, how this is the ragtag 1986 Mets. He's fit that so far. Can he carry it against the Marvelous One? I don't know.
You know, you look at Marvelous Marie and you say, well, if you look at the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, maybe she's more of a classic Rey or Finn mode. And then Gold Leader, if I'm going to give him somebody in the Resistance, I would say Poe. But does he have more sinister forces at work? Maybe we'll find out today, Christian. Either way, should be a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the Star Wars division. Introducing first, representing the Finstock Exchange, with a record of 1 win, no defeats in the Star Wars division. This is Gold Leader! Gold Leader with that extra smug jacket there, buddy. So listen, let me ask you a question.
Yep.
You've gone on these shows after you were cocky before your first win. How much more so do you think your confidence has gone up since your victory over Lacey in the den?
My confidence has not changed. It has stayed exactly the same. I was not stifled at all coming into this league. I am not stifled at all now.
He's in a different.
It's nice to have it reinforced, but no, it stayed level. It has always stayed the same.
All right, well, let's talk about your attitude from the start of trivia competition in general when you were a wee boy and then you get into the Finstock Exchange. What has the management of that faction done to your level of confidence, to your ability to perform under pressure? What do you attribute your first win and maybe today's play to in relevance to the Finstock Exchange's help?
Well, you know, I attribute most of the win to myself. I'm the one that's working for this. But I will tell you, there is not a team on this league, that I would rather be in than the Finstock Exchange. I rep these colors because I believe in these colors. And the Finstock Exchange gives me the confidence that I need to take on anyone that steps up to the plate. And it's great.
Oh, I was just going to say, in your last match, you were asked who you wanted to play next, and you called out Marie Wilson. You have made it a mission to take on these Dragon Con players, and you saw what she did. Any thoughts on Marvelous Marie as we await her arrival?
Wait, who am I playing?
Stop that.
No, she's great. I like Marie. I like what she's doing, but I've seen better.
Oh boy.
Christian, he has no idea who we're talking about.
No,
this should be fun.
All right, so now we're going to drop out.
Oh, wait, real quick, yes. Guys. I just wanted to thank you because the flowers came. I just wanted to thank you because they finally showed up on my doorstep the other day.
No one sent those.
I did not, Christian.
And his opponent, representing the usual suspects, with a record of 1 win, no defeats in the Star Wars division. Give it up for Marvelous Marie! Marvelous Marie, you are back again, and you had mentioned in some of your interviews that you didn't have much time last time to prep. You know, you got drafted, and guess what? You're playing. So now, with a little bit more time and knowing and understanding, like seeing these players like Goal Leader and Thomas Harper getting their wins and playing, does that give you a little bit more time to study up and say, okay, you think you saw the good Marvelous last time, wait until you see me this time?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nobody knows, except for the people closest to me, how much I step up to a challenge. And if there's a challenge set in front of me, I will do everything that I can to conquer it.
You know, Marie, you're probably sick at this point of hearing all the talk about Gold Leader. It reminds me of an exchange between Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. They're both dead now, but back when they were alive, Han once told Luke, "Great kid, don't get cocky." Well, it seems like you've taken that advice, not so much for your opponent. So what do you make of Gold Leader and his drastically different approach than your own?
Well, Gold Leader is definitely a character. He is super cocky, and I just want him to know that he doesn't know who he's messing with.
All right, Marie, last thing here. I mean, this is a big tournament. Obviously, you saw what Andres Ace Cabrera did in this tournament last year. There's 2 of them this year, but this is the first one. Does the pressure or any idea, like the thought of having to win points for the faction, does that go into the studying, or is it more so, no, look, I'm going to play, I'm going to do my thing, and it's about just stepping up into the rankings first?
I mean, absolutely. Like, I want to do well to prove that I can do this, but I mean, I was drafted by Sam, and so I definitely want the points for our faction, because I want to show him that he made the right decision.
All right, well, thank you, Marvelous Marie. And we will be getting started now. Mark, our competitors have entered the virtual battlefield. What are the rules of round number 1?
The rules of round number 1, it is Star Wars. It is a tournament. It's going to feel like a normal round 1 in the realm of the wars in the stars. 10 questions in round number 1. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing, at least not in round number 1. As soon as we ask the question, you have about 15 seconds to get that correct answer from your brain, through your hand, onto whatever writing surface you prefer. Once we ask you by name or nickname, please show what you wrote to your camera. At the same time, you verbalize your attempt into a microphone. Each competitor has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. Name for beloved Space Monkey JTE. Not sure you heard a question already. You want to buy yourself another 15 seconds? Use a jeté rule. You also each have 1 challenge you may use at any point throughout the match. We'll bring in your manager. You may delineate to your heart's content, and then we will ultimately rule on said challenge if it is in fact taking place. Last but not least, neither competitor is to insinuate that Christian or myself sent them flowers unless they have a receipt.
That is right. All right, so we ask Marvelous Marie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Gold Leader, are you ready?
Always.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1. Question number 1. We're going to start with Solo. All right, question number 1 in the realm of Solo, a Star Wars story.
Hey, that's what I
in
said.
Solo, Beckett tells Han there's a big shot gangster putting together a team on what planet?
Big shot gangster.
We'll find out.
Wow. This is the last name Dagnino?
Yeah, very possible for what he does. 5, 4.
One of these days
3,
I gotta look up how to properly spell
1. Pens down.
the name of this
Hands up,
planet.
please. We start with Marie.
The name of the planet is Tatooine.
Yep.
So
and
that's
Gold
how you
Leader.
spell it. Okay.
It would be Tatooine.
All right, 1-1. What's next, Mark?
Well, Christian, I'll tell you what's next as we both fly casual. It's the category of mixed
I don't know, fly
bag.
casual.
Sleeves already rolled up. Let's see what's in there.
Different movie, but still.
Well, because of you, now we have a chance. Are the first words spoken by which character in the sequel trilogy? And competitors writing. This is a sterling field of competition.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and we start with Gold Leader.
Poe Dameron.
That's correct. Marie?
Poe Dameron.
Correct. All right, here's
Dameron.
question number 3. The Rise of Skywalker. In The Rise of Skywalker, Leia tells Rey to never underestimate what?
Had a good time at that first showing of Rise of Skywalker. Huh?
Which
Makes
I
me want
saw
popcorn,
in a
and I like that jealous of
VAP.
your photo. 5, 4,
Long story,
3,
but story for another day.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Marie.
A droid.
Yes. Gold leader.
A droid.
Yes. All right, Mark. Question number 4.
That is in the category of the one that started it all, Phantom Menace. Or no, it's just called Episode 1. The query, for a point. In The Phantom Menace, what is the name of the toxic gas used by the Trade Federation to try and kill Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan?
Like, this is where I check out. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's no way.
this is-
At this point, both these competitors have beaten me.
I don't remember this scene, and Christian, they've already written it.
A long time ago. Before we even finish the question.
Long
5,
time ago in a
4,
galaxy
Just
far
get
3,
there.
2, 1. Pens down, please, and goal leader.
Dioxis.
Yes, Marie.
Dioxis.
That's
Tie
the name.
game.
That's the name of a
And
Pokemon.
So much detail goes
Spelled
into paying attention to
differently,
those
but
movies,
still,
and I
that's
can't
the
even
name
pay
of a
attention to
Pokemon.
my sock patterns. All right, here is the next question. Question 5. This is who said it? Who said it?
I did.
Which character in the Star Wars universe says the line, "Hurry up, Goldenrod, you're going to be a permanent resident"?
People may find this shocking, but I'm pretty good at matching socks on a daily basis.
I lose them all the time. 5, 4, 3.
This a bit?
2. No. 1. Pens down, please, and we start with Marie.
Han Solo.
Yes, goal leader.
Be Han Solo.
Halfway through, and we are all tied up.
Han
Mark,
Solo.
question 6.
And we go to The Last Jedi to possibly break that tie for a point.
Last
In Episode
Jedi.
8, The Last Jedi, what is the name of the large marine mammals characterized by their udders, flippers, and large snout?
I know
is
which
round
ones
1.
they're referring to, but
Yeah, what movie did we see?
I need to brush up on
What did we
alien
say?
species in particular.
And we go
This is
with
good. This is good.
5,
I know where
4,
I need to focus
3,
on. This is good practice for me.
1.
I know
Pens
which
down,
areas I need
please.
to focus
Goal
on. That's
leader.
great.
Thala Sirens.
Yes, and Marie.
Thalassiren.
Yes. All right, we are all tied up. We're getting to the next one. This is question 7. Heroes and villains.
Oh, Vero
In
said
Revenge
yes.
of the Sith, what is the name of the modified Providence class dreadnought ship commanded by General Grievous?
You know, on the bright side of things, Christian, it's not like you and I really like Star Wars all that much or dedicated our lives to it.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. What we don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's more of a
1.
vehicles
Hands
question
down,
than
please.
a heroes
And
and villains
Marie.
question.
Invisible
The
Hand.
Invisible hand.
Yes. Gold leader.
Invisible hand.
Yes. Okay. So it is 7-7. It is 7-7 as we get to our next question. This is question 8.
2 perfect rounds going so far. Your 8th question of 10 is in Attack of the Clones.
The clones
And the
have
question.
attack.
In the film Attack of the Clones, Anakin says that he has not seen Padme in how long? Hey, Christian, what band has a song called How Long?
I know this one. It is 5, 4,
Kansas.
3, 2. Never been. 1. Pens down, please. And we start with goal leader.
10 years.
10 years.
Yes, Marie.
Oh. Oh.
Assuming you didn't have it.
Ages.
All right, so goal leader goes up by 1 there. It is 8-7. It is 8-7
that
as we
was
get to question 9. Question 9, this is The
Heartbreaking to
Force
see
Awakens.
The realization that
In The Force Awakens,
That's-
Lor Santeca tells Kylo that he cannot deny the truth. That is his what?
All right, so with that miss, Gold Leader still eligible for a perfect round, but he's got to hit these next 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. And we start with Marie.
Family.
Yes, gold leader.
There's one L in family, apparently.
Gold leader's still perfect here. He's for a chance to get that bonus question. He's got to get this right. Here's the last question, Mark.
Yeah, we shift to planets and locations for 1 point. In The Phantom Menace, Gunga City is hidden inside which lake?
Gold leader right now, trying to get that perfect round. Go up by 2 if he can hit the bonus, if he hits this one. And
joining us, welcome to Star Wars Bodies of
5,
Water.
No.
4.
No.
3.
I had
2,
something and regretted
1. Pens down, please, and we start with gold leader.
Lake Paonga?
Yes, and Marie.
Lake Paonga.
All right, so gold leader
Well, at least I
has
had
gotten
the
a perfect
pieces to
round so
realize I
far.
was
So
wrong.
gold leader, you will get this question. You and only you. You do not have to write this one down. You just have to answer it. So are you ready for your bonus question?
I'm ready.
In The Last Jedi, Snoke says the seed of the Jedi Order lives. As long as it does, what lives in the galaxy?
Hope
Yes,
lives.
sir. 11-9.
chance to think of the answer.
11-9. And gold leader goes up by 2. All right, Mark, we are now at round number 2. How does it go?
Damn, maybe I did send him those flowers. Round number 2 works as thus. 5 questions will be asked to each
I'm on
competitor
6,
from
by the
2
way, just in case
entirely
anyone was
different
wondering.
categories because it's the wheel round. The wheel of destiny will emerge. You spin it virtually with your mind. Once you settle on a category, here come your 5 questions. Each one is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question, but stealing, thievery, tomfoolery is available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which we're told by sources is correct. That point, the value of the question goes down to 1. So, Christian, it is now Gold Leader's call here. Gold Leader, would you like to spin that virtual wheel first or defer to your marvelous opponent?
I would like to defer.
Sam, 60 seconds starting now.
Hey, you shake that off right
Shake
now.
it off, Marie.
That is
Shake it
one
off.
question.
It's
one
okay.
question.
It's
there are
good.
so many more questions to come, all of which have higher point
And he's
values
gonna
than
miss
that
some
one
of them.
point you missed.
For
Shake
sure.
it off. I know you knew it. We both know you knew it. It's onward and upward from here. Here's my favorite part about this. Every one of these questions and answers might as well have been in Mandarin, as far as I'm concerned. That's my level of comprehension here. You are a master at this, and I want you to remember that going forward, okay? You have
Jedi
all 3 of your
master
JTE
of
rules. If something sounds fishy, call me in, we can challenge. But otherwise, take your time. Make sure you hear every word of every question. If you miss something, you want it said again, just use a repeat. That's what they're there for. You feel good?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let's do this.
All right, here it goes. Think really hard, Marie. Calm your mind and spin. There it goes. I was just trying to remember everything Yoda said except more grammatically correct.
All right. The spin is in, and looks is a good spin for Marie.
Yes! Look at that.
Spinner's choice.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. A little bit of good luck on our side.
Okay.
Spinner's choice. All right, so 60 seconds to decide starting now.
Well, my Mandarin's not anywhere near as good as yours, so you tell me what you want to go with.
Oh yeah. Rogue One.
Uno rogue.
Catch
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I got it. Rogue One. I just wanted
Rogue
to know if you
One,
were
here
still
we
talking.
go.
All right, so now Marie has chosen Rogue One, so she is going to get
Rogue One,
5
round 2
questions in the realm
lately.
of Rogue One. Marie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here is the question. Who says the following line? Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Do not resist. K2SO.
Yes. All right, here's question 2. In Rogue One, what is the first word spoken in the film?
Mama.
That's correct. All right,
Yeah,
here
that's a tough
is
one to
the
remember.
next question.
That's a tough one to remember.
In Rogue One, when Cassian Andor and Tivik are having their meeting, stormtroopers find them and ask them to see their what? Five.
Can I get multiple choice?
You can. A. Comlink. B. Chain code. C. Identichip. D. Scandox.
D. Scandox.
Scandox.
That's
yeah.
correct for 1 more point.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad she went for
question
multiple.
3. Here's question 4. In Rogue One, according to Cheer It, how does the Force move when a creature is about to kill?
Darkly.
Yes, 2 more points. And
To
here
remember
is your
specific.
final question in Rogue One. Which Imperial Walker appears in Rogue One?
A specific designation?
Oh.
Um,
ATACT.
Yes, for 2 more points. All right, amazing
I thought
round
they
by
meant,
Marvelous.
a
They
name
only
of
going
the
to
Walker.
only going to multiple choice once, but still perfect round. Just goes to multiple once. 60 seconds from your kitchen.
Oh, look at that. Gucci's actually...
Perfect round, just like we expected.
It's actually
What's
not
beautifully done.
driving.
She got spinner's choice. She did okay there. You know what? Let's just spin it. Let's just go for it.
Let's go
Beautiful
for it.
jacket again, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you for it, too.
Yeah, you got it. There's another one on its way.
And here's the spin.
All right, Christian.
Let's go.
The wheel sometimes gets a little spinners happy. Let's see if it treats Gold Leader with the same respect.
Rise of
Ooh, the
Skywalker.
Rise
60
of
seconds to decide, starting now.
What do you think?
That's almost an
Let's stick with
important
it.
choice with it.
You're good at
I
it.
say we stick with it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Mark. We're going to get 5 questions in the realm of
Can't
the
wait to
Rise
do a
of
rewatch of all
Skywalker.
those movies.
That's right, Rise of Skywalker, the movie that
Titan.
proves that sometimes Rotten Tomatoes is wrong. 2 points for this first question, as well as all 5, Gold Leader. In The Rise of Skywalker, what species is Bulio, who has 2 large horns on his head?
Ovisian?
That is correct for 2 points. And Gold Leader has cut the lead to 5, just like that, to cut it to 3. Your next query. In The Rise of Skywalker, Rey tells Poe that he cannot go into light speed on the Falcon because the what is down?
The compressor?
It was a faulty compressor. That is correct. And here comes Gold Leader. Next question. In The Rise of Skywalker, what is the name of the Sith alchemist that repaired Kylo Ren's helmet?
Albrecht.
Duh. Your next question. This is your penultimate query in the world of The Rise of Skywalker. In Episode 9, when the Knights of Ren are walking past 2 stormtroopers, one says Knights of Ren. What does the other say?
Ghouls.
That is correct, and Gold Leader on the verge of another perfect round in today's match. Here's the question to confirm it. In The Rise of Skywalker, Lando tells Rey and the others that Ochi's ship is out past what canyon?
Lurch Canyon.
Visited there with my family as a boy, and Christian, another sterling round, and Gold Leader now enjoys a 3-point lead over Marvelous Marie Wilson heading into round number 3.
Impressive from both competitors, but Gold Leader not blinking here as he finds himself perfect so far going into round number 3. Mark, you're going to tell us the rules of round number 3. Here we go.
I guess I'll do it today. In round number 3, each competitor is going to have 3 total questions. Sounds easy, right? Well, your first question is worth 2 points. Next one, 3 points. And your final question is worth 5 huge tournament points. This is the final round of the match. Let's go to sudden death overtime. You may be asking, how do we get those questions? Well, you help us. Each competitor gives us 3 numbers. These numbers may range from 1 to 20. You may not pick the same integers as your opponent because each numeral corresponds to a unique category of movie trivia, Schmoedown, Star Wars, mystery. It is a 3-point lead for Gold Leader, so you have the right to give us your 3 numbers first. From 1 to 20, what feels lucky?
I'm going to go 2, 3, and 7.
2, 3, and 7 for Gold Leader, and for Marie.
8, 4, and 12.
8, 4, and 12.
She's
60
looking
seconds.
nervous, and I don't like
Beautifully
that.
done again, just like we knew it. Perfect numbers too. Out of worldly numbers. let's hang a -1 over here. Let's finish this off, dude. Let's
Lock
finish
it down. Let's go.
Yup.
Were you wondering why Gucci was so close to the camera? It was like he was talking to Vern. What the heck was that? That was for you, Mark Ellis. Okay, 3 points. That's 1 question.
3
So
points
you
of
have
separation.
one job right now, and it is to use your JTE rules, use all the time available to you to answer questions. That's all I will ask of you right now. You give it your best. I don't care what happens. But I know what a player you are. I know what a competitor you are. I know what you know you have to do. Just answer some questions. Does not matter what Gold Leader does. Only matters what you do right now.
I don't think
and I
won by
believe in you,
TKO
and the
against
suspects
Goddard,
believe
but
in
he
you.
won by
Okay?
TKOs
Use your repeats
in
if you need them.
So
And we got this.
All right, so we're going to start. Marie is going to try to avoid the TKO here as we start. Marie, you chose category 8, Mark.
Yeah, and Cal Ripken and
the number
Kobe
of
Bryant's
questions I've
number
answered.
correspond to vehicles, weapons, and technology.
Which
Question
is right
to
behind
Marvelous Marie. This could cut Gold Leader's lead to a mere point. What is the melee weapon of choice of the Sand People?
a gaffy stick.
Gaddafi stick.
Or gaffy sticks. That is correct. She went with the harder answer. Still nailed it for 2 points. And so now, Marie, we find ourselves at this all-important juncture. Christian, she has a chance to take a 2-point lead and avoid a TKO by Gold Leader. She selected category 4. Jim Harbaugh's old number corresponds to the category of who said it? These are Star Wars quotes. And for 3 points and that lead, which villainous character says the line, "I admire anyone who can crawl their way out of a sewer"?
Dryden Voss.
Then you must be a big Ninja Turtle fan. Christian, we have a new leader for the moment.
So at the moment, it is 23-21. She has avoided the TKO. The -1 is off the table at the moment. So now Gold Leader is in a position where he's got to try to fight back. He needs to hit his 2 in order to tie the game, Mark.
Gold Leader selected number 2 for his 2-point question, which makes things easy on our end, and that corresponds to the category of The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
2 points to tie the lead of Marvelous Marie Wilson. The Lanai of Ancho To are better known by this name.
The Caretakers?
Yeah, caretakers.
Your pronunciation was better than mine, and we are tied at the top. Christian Gold Leader has tied Marvelous Marie at 23 apiece.
It's 23 apiece, so because of that, we are going to stay with Gold Leader, who has an opportunity here to take another lead should he hit his 3-point question mark, and he chose category 3.
It's Mark Mosley's number, and fittingly, it corresponds to heroes. And Gold Leader, your question for a 3-point lead. In Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, which Jedi says, "If they do, you must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic. We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers."
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
Pretty convincing, too, as is the lead of Gold Leader. Christian, we go back to Marvelous Marie for a 5-pointer she's got to have.
This is the big moment here for Marvelous Marie. If she hits it, it bounces back to Gold Leader, who will be forced to hit his 5 in order to win the game. However, if she misses it, then Gold Leader and the Finstock Exchange will have the victory. All right, Mark, she chose category 12.
She did. It's the number of some guy who lives in Tampa now, and it also happens to correspond, Marvelous Marie, to a marvelous film, Return of the Jedi. And your question for a 5-point answer. What class of ship is the Home 1?
Mon Calamari.
MC-80 Star Cruiser.
And now she has my undying respect. Marvelous Marie.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Unbelievable 5-point pull. She has done it. She has done everything she was supposed to do. She hit the 2, she hit the 3, she hit the 5, and now has forced Gold Leader to hit his 5. If he hits the 5, well, then he wins, and he goes on to play Zach Burkett. However, if he misses the 5, then Marie Wilson will have a comeback victory and advance to the next round. Mark, Gold Leader chose category 7.
That he did, Christian. Theismann's old number corresponds to another movie of some note, The Empire Strikes Back. And Gold Leader, for your 5-point answer, and to win the match and advance in the Star Wars Schmoedown tournament. In The Empire Strikes Back, Han Solo is told by a Tigran Jamiro that his Tauntaun will freeze before he reaches the what?
The first marker.
And your winner, advancing to the next round, Gold Leader does it, advances to the next round after defeating a very, very game Marie Wilson, who put up a fight towards the end there. And now the exchange advances to the next round to face Zach Burkett. All right, gentlemen, you're going to be talking to Jen Sturger in the winner's circle in just a moment. Congratulations to you both. What a fight it was. What a fight it was. And that shows you in the Star Wars division how crucial it is that you look, and I'm sure Marie will talk about this in the post. She knew that answer with the 10 years, but she just heard it differently. And it was that thing, because whether I assume she probably would have gotten that bonus too, but going down the multiple choice, it's just that little thing there in the Star Wars division. And if your opponent just has it and just keeps moving, it was hard to catch up to someone like Gold Leader today. There are some people, Mark, when they're just in the zone, and Gold Leader was in the zone.
And I think that might have been the most impressive quality of both competitors here today, Christian, is that they knew that it's a razor-thin margin between winning and losing in Star Wars, and yet Marvelous Marie, after missing a question round number 1, after having to check the multiple choice once in round number 2, she still did not panic. She did not blink. She was cool, calm, collected, answering all 3 of those difficult round 3 questions and forcing the hand. It's one thing to avoid a TKO, which on its own is admirable. To push Gold Leader to have to answer his 5-point question, that is the stuff of legend. And when you talk about legend, maybe Gold Leader is not in that class just yet, but if the guy keeps answering questions about chili tauntauns, he might get there sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, he's 2-0 at the moment. He's 2-0, and he's backing up all the talk, and I'm sure he's going to have that big smile on his face and talking more. I mean, look, Zach Burkett said he wanted Gold Leader. He said he loves Marie Wilson, really likes, but he wants to shut Gold Leader up and get that smirk off his face. He's going to have his chance now, as he now sees Zach. We're going to see Burkett versus Gold Leader. This was an incredible match, and I don't think this is anything, obviously, that Marie Wilson should hang her head over, because this was a fight to the end. But Jen Sturger is behind the scenes right now with Gold Leader and Bobby Gucci. Another win for the exchange. Jen?
Another win for the exchange, and another craziness in the winner's circle, as usual, with Bobby Gucci. Gucci, where are you? You look like you're in a warehouse.
No.
Maybe he is in a warehouse.
Doing a bunch of things. You don't even know about that. It's not about me. It's about Evan. It's about Goldie. It's about a man who threw a perfect game. Not many people do that. First off, Marie Wilson played a great game. But once again, she's on a terrible squad who's going to finish last. That's not my fault. Nor is it Gold Leaders. So anyway, that being said, look what this man did today. Ugh. Exquisite. Exquisite.
Gold Leader, what was it? What was it today that just had you in the zone this entire match?
I just feel honed in sometimes, and this is just a great time for it. I felt good coming into this one. You know, Marie, I love Marie, but I just felt it today. So it had to happen. I'm glad it did. That's all I could say.
Unfortunately.
Is it crazy to you that, I mean, you guys basically have to come in here with a photographic memory at this point, because the Star Wars division has not only gotten so deep cut in the questions, but has honestly gotten so competitive amongst the competitors that are coming in now?
Yeah, it's you know, we've all been watching these movies since we were like little babies, basically. I'm sure, like, you know, Marie, Lacey, all these people, they've all been watching these movies since they were children. So it's like, it is part of our blood, and it's just, it all comes down to, like, who knows just that little bit more. And yeah.
Zach, so Zach, the attack, Burkett called you out, saying he's going to wipe the smug smile off your face. Any comment on the next round?
I would like to see him try. I've been waiting for this dude since before I was drafted. I have been waiting for him to step up because we live in the same city. We've hung out on multiple occasions.
Oh, so many Star Wars.
I'm tired of the beef.
People
I want to squash it now. by winning that match. And it's
There is
gonna-
something to be said though about having been called out. You know, does that mean that you finally arrived? Is that how you see it, Gucci?
Oh, well, look, anytime you're on the exchange, you're going to be called out regardless. If you win or lose, that's just the nature of being on the exchange. That's just it. You know what? We love to be hated. We always have been. It fuels us. It adds fuel to the fire. No one can stop us. It's proven. You see what's happening. This is going to continue to happen.
Tom, you have IG competitors now, single stars, team stars, and now it appears Star Wars as well. Like, are you not as dumb as you look?
I just, like I said, I don't want to keep telling people I told you so, but I'm going to keep telling people I told you so.
First of all, if people say Tom Dagnino looks dumb, they need to get their eyes checked.
That's facts. Diamond hands.
You haven't been around very long. Slow your roll.
Diamond hands.
Laser eyes.
Laser
Oh my
eyes,
God.
diamond hands. We got it.
Congratulations, Dagnino. It's always good to see you, and congratulations, Gold Leader, on moving to the next round.
Thank you.
Back to the desk.
Perfection.
So the exchange does it once again, and they pick up a big 3 points here. And Gucci never had a loss for words. Takes shots at Sam as he usually always does with the usual suspects, and I'm sure we'll see the same from Sam when that interview takes place. But this was the confidence. It's warranted right now. He played great, and I mean Marie played great. Gold Leader played perfect, and that's how you got to win in order to advance in this Star Wars league. And you look at his face, because you saw. I'll tell you right now, the mental advantage. If I'm going to look at us calling both those matches, the mental advantage to me at the moment seems to be Gold Leader, because Zach seemed mad when talking about Gold Leader. Zach seemed like he was wanted to really go after this guy, and Gold Leader is smiling. He might already be in this guy's head. I don't know, but we're going to find out, because that's the next match in the and that's the semifinals of the tournament.
Well, you can say it's a smug look, and I might be inclined to agree, but as you said, Christian, it's a earned smug look when you win in the sort of fashion that Gold Leader did today. So that is going to be one for the books, as both Burkett and Gold Leader advance in this tournament. And for Marvelous Marie Wilson, where do you go from here? You stay in the Schmoedown and you keep competing, because wow, does she know a lot about Star Wars. We have not heard the last from her. Nay, she's just taken her first steps into this larger world. Excited for her future career as well.
All right, well, we are going to talk to Marie Wilson, Sam Levine, who are with Jen Sturger right now. Jen?
Marie, it has to be disappointing to play at the level that you played at today and still not walk away with the W.
I should have used the JTE in that first round. I got the movies mixed up.
No, there is no Monday morning quarterbacking here. Here's the thing, and Christian said it kind of, I guess, as a positive. I don't know. But we're dealing with a division in the league now where the only people who are winning in Star Wars matches
are the ones
literally get every single question correct, no multiple choice. There is zero room for any kind of error or uncertainty. And I mean, when you're up against that, it becomes so easy to blame yourself, to go, oh, I should have used a JTE. Oh, I wish I hadn't gone multiple. And that's no way to play the game. There should be no expectation that you have to be perfect each and every time, Marie. That's unreasonable to ask of you or anyone else. Today, Gold Leader got lucky and he went perfect. Tomorrow, it's going to be you, and it's going to be your day. So I don't want any Monday morning quarterbacking from you. You played amazingly.
Does it hurt more because it's to Gold Leader?
I mean, yeah, because he is so cocky but I mean, it wouldn't matter who.
You're so nice you can't even insult him. It's adorable.
Yeah. No, he's a jerk, and it stings to watch jerks succeed. But you know what? This was round one of the tournament. He's still got a long way to go before he can hold a belt in the air.
People like you and I have dealt with that our whole lives, being the nice kid. It has to suck, though, taking the L to Dagnino, right?
You know, it does, because, my God, what an absolute schmuck that guy is. And, I know we're not supposed to curse, but that's Yiddish. Put a disclaimer on it. He's just the absolute worst. Where was he even today? Where was that? It was like he was out in the desert in witness protection or something.
I was gonna say the docks, but we'll never know. You know?
I don't know what's going on with that guy.
Maybe he was
shouldn't
in the
be allowed
desert
anywhere
and
near
the
the
docks.
Schmoedown. This is where decent people are, Tom.
Schmoedown, parks, etc. You know,
It's ludicrous. It really is. And look, Christian said, or Mark said, she's going to go on. There's going to be other matches. Here's the good news here. This is a short tournament. Okay,
Absolutely.
I know it stings getting knocked out first round of a tournament. This one's going to come and go like that, and you are going to be right back in this thing.
Sam's
Okay?
absolutely right, Marie. You know, there's another tournament. There are more Star Wars matches coming up, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, how do we prep differently, knowing that the standard is essentially perfect?
Well, I
Without
guess
driving ourselves insane. How about that? We got to put that caveat in there.
I mean, I guess 95% isn't good enough, so let's go for 100. Like,
Right? I honestly, I don't think the way you've been studying, and I know how hard you've been studying, I don't know that you need to make any major changes to that. I think if anything, we just need to focus more on hearing every question exactly as it's asked. Make sure we utilize those JTEs. Don't leave them on the table. And beyond that, just, you know, I guess go perfect. What else can you say when everyone who wins these matches goes absolutely perfect from start to finish? It sets a really unbelievable bar, but I guess I'm in awe of all the players, you especially, Marie, who is rising to that challenge of, I gotta go perfect to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, tough loss today, guys. Again, though, we'll be seeing you very soon. Keep your head up. It was absolutely nothing to be upset about whatsoever.
Definitely.
All right. Back to the desk.
Well, thank you, Jen, and thank you to Marie and Sam. Yeah, I mean, like she said, 95%, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't better than 100. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And Sam's right. We had said it before. It's just the level that the Star Wars division is at right now. You don't enter this division unless it is possible for you to go perfect, and it certainly is possible for Marie to do that. She proved that here today. But it's different. Like when you enter the singles division or team, or especially teams, you can say, "Well, I can rely on my partner. If I don't know that, then they'll know that." Or if there's in singles, well, I might not particularly know that, but they might not know that one. In Star Wars, you have to consider the option that your opponent knows everything.
You really do. And so for Marvelous Marie now, I think she's going to be a very interested party watching the rest of this tournament play out and say, oh, I knew those and those and those questions, and I knew all of these sudden death if we make it there. And so you kind of get to train by watching other people walk further into this fire. And for Gold Leader, well, he's going to have his hands full. I don't know if Burkett or anybody else on this planet can wipe that smug look off his face, but he can at least try to make his performance a rim shot from that cute, adorable symbol he has in Gold Leader's background shot. So for now, Christian, it's Gold Leader advancing. In the future, I think both Gold Leader and Marvelous Marie are here to stay at the top of the Star Wars heap.
They certainly are. And now we see our semifinal match with the Attack, Zach Burkett against Gold Leader. Very curious to get Burkett's reaction. He was very adamant that he wanted to shut up Gold Leader. Well, now he has the opportunity to try to make that happen, as it will be the Stars versus the Exchange. The tournament keeps on moving. The teams tournament keeps on moving, and we have some big pay-per-views coming up. So for you guys, if you didn't do it already, you really should join that Patreon. You go to the patreon.com/Schmoedown, join at that $10 tier. You get all 3 pay-per-views that we do. We did the big free-for-all last month. Well, we have so much more coming up in July. The Collision's coming up. We have all of these big pay-per-views, title matches, the tournaments, the finals to the tournament, and you guys can be involved. It just go to patreon.com/Schmoedown. One other thing that you know, that at the end of the season, the first place team is playing for a big prize, and that prize, it is a pool. Every time you guys get faction merch and you go to the Skybound store, the link is in the description, you buy yourself some of that faction merch, a percentage of those profits goes into the pool, and that is what the factions will be playing for at the end of the year. Support the factions, support all the players and the managers for all the hard work that they put into this thing, and pick up your Schmoedown merch today.
So many great designs over there in that merch store. As of now, Christian's mismatched socks are not available, but hey, Season 9 could get here any day now. So for Christian Harloff, I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Thanks to our incredible hardworking team behind the scenes at Skybound, all the amazing writers, the great Jen Sturger, and that guy to my right or left, depending on, I don't know how the boxes virtually work. Thank you for checking out the Schmoedown, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, for a second there, I thought there's another cutscene. Well, I mean, tough luck, unfortunately, for Marie. I mean, like I said, it sucks when these things happen, when you mishear a question and you just get it wrong because of that. I mean, it happened to me a couple of times. I mean, it happens. And it's always a bummer when it happens. And I think she had to go to multiple choice once, and yeah, that also did happen to me. I had in my matches where I played perfect. I had a perfect round 2, just went to multiple choice once, and that was really kind of left me behind. But in any case, I got 10 questions right, which only shows how much more I need to study and practice. Specifically, some of the newer movies. I mean, people say that it's harder to remember stuff from the older movies because, well, I have one specific friend who says that it's always harder to remember stuff from the older movies because they're older. I say that's absolutely stupid because it's always harder to remember stuff from the newer movies because you had more time to watch the older movies than you had time to watch the newer movies. And I mean, that's just my philosophy in life. So yeah, Rogue One, a movie I absolutely love, but saw it, what, 4 times maybe, as opposed to like over 10 times where I watched the other ones. And Rise of Skywalker I watched twice. So, didn't really get any points from those. So yeah, I definitely need to revisit those movies, and I'm definitely planning on doing that at some point in the future. But, well, I guess that's it for today and today's match. And I only have one more match to watch before I turn into sleep and get ready for some of my other matches that I've got coming up. But, yeah. The Star Wars division is by far the toughest division in Schmoedown ever. And that's all I have to say on that for now. So thank you all for watching if you have. And I will see you all in the next match that I will be watching. See you then. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time guys, I'll see you guys next time.